give me a second here. Jesus, you're gonna kill somebody with that thing.
We're only getting started.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas to everyone.
This is Joe Valenti along with my good friend from the East Side, Jim Zara. And we have a little change of setting, and I'm over here in Jim Zara's humble abode here, and I appreciate your hospitality.
I don't think we could do it with the floodwaters, huh?
No, there's not much. There's not much left of my house right now. You know, no fireplace, no fireside chat. But we're gonna do our annual fireside chat or Christmas tree chat, whatever we want to. And I want to thank Jimmy for his hospitality.
Glad to have you here, Joe.
Thanks, Jimmy. Well, we always. I know we're in Yatesville. Okay?
We're in Chickasaw.
And we don't quite have the kind of hot chocolate I have over in West Pittston,
Right.
but you have some other alternative hot chocolate, like a high-end hot chocolate, right?
I do.
And
sorry.
I know. Well, I appreciate the.
It's hot, Joe. Here, try some.
I'm sure it is.
Well, it's Christmas.
That's good hot chocolate. Here, Christmas toast. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Oh, Joe, look at the cookie my wife made.
Oh, she's the
Look at
best.
those. They are killer.
I'm going to do it over here anymore. It's fine not to put my wife on it. We put your wife on it anymore. My wife's ready to throw me out.
Absolutely. I got my
And
little...
the bulldozer here, and what
That's this year's theme, isn't it?
yeah, the bulldozer just got to knock everything down, blow it up.
Well, we started in Pittston about 18 months ago.
Yeah, right. Well, probably about 16 years ago.
We made a big change, though, Joe.
Yeah.
Come on,
It's looking good.
It really is. It's really looking good.
Absolutely. But yeah, so we're the theme is just got to blow it up, and we're gonna have to run that thing again, show it how it works.
Oh, this is my favorite, Joe. Huh?
Just don't. Man, you're good with that heavy equipment shit. Jesus Christ. Don't crash anything.
We'll play with that later.
Yeah, we'll play with it later on. Well, anyway, we're going to go through our list of Santa and his little elves has prepared a list, and it came down out of my chimney, I think, with a little flood mud on it.
There was some mud on it.
But first of all, I want to thank everybody, including Jim Zara, and a lot of people from the East Side came over and called, sent texts, letters, a lot of support for me and my family during the flood. A lot of folks on the West Side had it tough. And I just want to thank everybody on the East Side for their support.
No, I mean, I was over there the next
Yeah.
day. I mean, there was a lot of people there. I mean, it was really nice to see the community come together.
It was.
I mean, it was sad to walk. I mean, to see that. I mean,
Yeah.
it's heartbreaking.
It was. I put a sign up. You saw
Yeah,
it. It says "A Valley with a Heart." Thank you. You know, and Tony Gariglia, just out of the clear blue, came over, and with him and his son, when I needed, muscle, manpower, and he came out and spent 3 hours, 4 hours with him and his boy, and they helped me shovel out the mud on my sidewalk. Tony, I can't tell you how much I appreciate that. And put politics aside. Friends is first and foremost.
Yeah, as long as you don't take the politics too seriously.
You can't take it serious. Tony, the only advice I have for Tony's got to lighten up a little bit. Right? Just lighten up just a little bit. That's all. Don't take it so seriously. Well, we're on the Pittston Area School Board.
Oh, we're not going to go to the Wyoming Area School Board?
No, we're going to stay on this side of the river.
Darn it!
We got San Magdaleno over there.
Okay, all right.
We got that under control.
You sure you don't want any predictions from me or anything?
Over on that side?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
No. We'll see how it goes. Okay.
Let's talk about Pittston Area.
Let's talk about Pittston Area. Well, Jimmy, I know you didn't get to see the meeting, but you saw. Did you see the video or the story?
I did.
And yeah, I don't even know where to start.
Well, I don't know, Joe. I see you have on the list. We got to hit a lot of them, don't we?
Yeah. Well, I think Pittston Area, the school board, they truly need a new political advisor.
Do they have one?
That's a good question. If they don't,
They better get one.
Yeah, we're both for hire.
Oh, I'm retired.
Oh, okay. Me too. Absolutely. Yeah. You know what happens when I advise people? It's a train wreck.
Well, we got the loader.
That's true.
Perfect.
That's true.
Yeah.
But next on the list, I have
Tony Grigley.
Well, I wanted to thank him for his hospitality and coming over and help me. He was a good friend, and Tony, again, I can't say thank you enough. But next I have on the list is Dr. Ross Latona, who I don't even have anything listed because he just made this with the hiring policy, he brought the FBI back into the picture, and I was really left scratching my head. Why?
Well, I don't think you use Pittsnary and FBI in the same.
No. That's
We'll quit on that, right?
bad. Oh, we'll move on.
We don't need to say that, and that doesn't have to go any other place, right?
Okay.
Oh,
Who
I
do
see
you?
Charlie Chandra's up next.
Right.
And you know, I had Charlie as a teacher.
Did you? My wife had him too.
I had him as a teacher.
He said that my wife's class was smarter than he was.
Who said that?
Charlie Chandra said my wife's class
Right.
was all smarter than he was.
And he's now the school board director?
And he's now the school board director.
Okay. Oh, all right. I
My
don't
wife
know Charlie
was-
that well, but
yeah.
I mean, I enjoyed him as a teacher.
Oh yeah, he's a good teacher.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Isn't he like a downsizing expert or something?
He is a what's the word I'm looking for? A
Takeover?
takeover. Let's call it. He can make anything work. I don't care how blown up it is.
I can't wait to see how he takes over that budget, huh?
Well, I think he's going to have some good ideas, and I think 2012 you're going to see Charlie Chandra step up to the plate and make a difference.
Okay.
I think Charlie doesn't care about the politics. He wants to do the right thing.
Okay. I'll go with
And,
that.
and I have a yardstick to distance himself from the politics,
Well, you actually say from the BS.
from the bullshit.
Okay.
Excuse me, put the women and children to bed.
That Danny Argo part comes up later, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
How about, Richie Gorskowski?
Not very well, but yeah, I know.
I'll tell you what, he's one of the most, I think, take Charlie out of it.
Mm-hmm.
As far as the veteran school directors, I think he's the most sincere there. I really do. I've gotten to know him.
Go ahead, Joe.
I've gotten to know him, and I think he wants to do the right thing. My only advice to him is to borrow Chandra's yardstick
Mm-hmm.
and keep his distance from Bob Linsky. That would be.
I can go with that.
You like that?
Yeah, it works with me.
You like that?
Yeah, I do. I think that's good advice.
You like that? Good.
All right.
How about speaking of Bob Linsky?
Okay. What do you have down here?
You
You want me to read that?
Well, I'll read it.
Go ahead.
He had a lot of great ideas.
I agree.
Okay, and he had, I think, everybody's respect up
Why?
until this year.
Why?
He filed suit against the.
Yeah, that wasn't a good idea.
That wasn't a good idea.
Yeah.
Okay. Jimmy,
Yeah.
I never said he was right or wrong. This doesn't belong in federal court.
I agree with that.
He didn't
You don't
suffer.
want to go to federal court. Trust me.
Yeah, there's no damages.
No.
If he thought he was wrong, go to county court, and if he should be reappointed to the IU board, let him be reappointed to the IU board.
Yeah. I mean, politics is the art of compromise. They should be able to compromise that
Right.
thing out.
Right.
Right?
Right.
And then you have Cynthia Pollock coming in.
who's Bob Linsky's attorney.
Okay.
Cynthia and I have a special relationship.
Mm-hmm. And I bet you involves a video camera.
It definitely involves
What?
a video camera, and what Santa has on his list here is I'd be willing to put good money on it after Christmas morning.
Right.
The next day, the 26th or 27th, I'd have another federal subpoena at my front door. But the problem is, nobody's answering the front door, so she's got to find where I am. That's an undisclosed location.
Well, yeah, you keep moving around.
Yeah, well, I'm displaced.
Yeah.
So,
You're
but
like the Yasser Arafat on the west
so,
side.
so I think once I'm in a conference
You're the
room,
man without a country.
man without a country,
What?
I think Cynthia should allow me.
You
Santa
sort of
says
look like Yasser Arafat
yeah.
with that beard going.
Cynthia's going to allow the video camera for me
Yeah,
to
I got
videotape my deposition. That alone would be the price worth of admission, wouldn't it?
I agree.
You remember that train wreck, don't you?
Oh, you're good at training. I can start the train up later on too.
Yeah, we
have
can
a
do
wreck.
that.
we
Yeah,
can have a wreck going.
absolutely.
Nice.
How about Joe Kelly?
Well, you
Joe?
got Joe and Casey, and
Yeah.
two good guys.
Good guy.
Two great guys. I like them
Yeah,
both.
yeah.
Joe's, they're both Southwood
Yeah,
people.
yeah. Joe's
You know?
a fireman. I was a volunteer fireman. He's
Yeah.
a stand-up guy. I just think, personally, Joe and Casey Donahue was a great family,
Yeah.
beautiful family. Did a
Right.
great job in raising his family. I admire him for that. Joe needs to keep his convictions,
Go ahead.
And I think if Casey can do what he did with his family in the Pittston Area School Board, can't go wrong.
I agree with that too.
Good.
You're batting 1,000.
I'm
for that,
batting
Joe.
1,000.
This is pretty good.
I'm batting
No, I like
1,000.
both Joe and Casey, and I think they're both going to do a great job.
Yeah.
I really do.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it. You know, it needed to change. It got it.
Right.
You know, the same on the west side. It got to change. You know.
Yeah. You want to talk about the West Side a little bit?
No, I thought that was off limits.
No, go ahead.
No.
Go ahead. You don't want to talk about the blowing things up over there?
Well, you're good at like lighting fuses and running.
Well, I don't run. I like the fuse. I stir the pot a little
Yeah,
bit.
you do. You do.
I don't know. But about Ross Latona.
You're,
Oh, I already hit
He
Ross
made it
Latona.
twice.
He made it twice.
Wow, that's not good being on your list twice.
Twice. He's on my list twice. Here's what Santa left him here. He said Santa's going to bring him a spatula
Go ahead.
so it can continue to be easily flipped from one side.
to another.
And he's on this side, he's on this side. Who knows what side he's going to be on next week?
I don't know. Maybe he's just an over easy guy. Flip one.
Easy kind. Maybe. Yeah, it's kind of like my go to Agolinos, give me over easy. And
How about Joe came back? That's
that's
a nice plan.
That's
I'm glad to see him come back. The West Side needed him.
Yeah, absolutely. If Joe didn't, if Agolinos didn't come back, the West Side really would have been
Yeah, I mean it's sad when you drive through there and you see, like especially at night, Joe.
right.
You can really see how desolate it is.
Right.
You know, with Joe over there, I think it's got everybody's spirits up a little bit.
Yeah.
You know,
Absolutely.
God bless you, Joe. Good
yeah,
job.
Thank you. Thank you.
Next on the list,
Bruce Knick.
he just needs to do the right thing.
Okay.
What the hell does that mean?
Just leave it there.
Okay. All right.
Leave it
Okay.
there. That's some inside baseball.
Okay.
And when we're off camera,
All right.
I'll give
I'm
you
with you. I'm
he
with
just needs to do the right thing.
you. Okay. Okay.
How about Marilyn Starr? Do you know Marilyn?
Yes, a little bit. Yes.
Do you? Have you met her? Have you been in her acquaintance? Or,
Not recently, no.
you know, I think Marilyn's an impressive school director.
Okay.
You know, she ran independent,
Yeah, she did.
and I don't see her. You know, she's in the minority.
Hey, by the way, this hot chocolate
It
isn't
is.
bad.
It's real good. It's real good.
Joe, you got to try some of the cookies.
What do you got here? What do you got here? We got.
I mean, we got biscotti, we got homemade chocolate chip, but we got these. What are those things?
And your wife baked all
I know,
this,
yeah,
huh?
pagoda cookies. Oh, they're killers over there.
They're good.
Mm-hmm.
The what ones? The jam ones?
Yeah. Yeah. They're shortbreads with jam.
Shortbread. Right. Right.
You can see the butter oozing out of it from here.
Yep.
Gotta have one.
Anyway,
We're gonna go with that one.
I think I put her in the same category as Richie Gorskowski. Okay?
Okay.
I think she's very sincere.
Yeah, but don't you think? I mean, really? I think they're all okay.
Yeah. I just think
I
that
think it's a good mix.
I think Marilyn needs to use that yardstick to keep her distance from Bob Linsky.
Yeah, and I think they got a, a little change from the tune from one another isn't too bad.
Right. And let me just clarify this again, okay? With Bob Linsky, if he dropped his federal lawsuit right now, I think he can gain some credibility. But the question is, there's too many egos in the world.
I agree with you with that one too.
Wait,
Wait, this is
easy.
You know what? For 2011, it was a screwy year.
It was kind of quiet. December 11, there were train wrecks on the east side and on the west side. I have to tell you,
But it's almost like the end of the year, the end of the world.
end of the world on both sides
Right?
of the road.
Tsunamis, floods,
Both new
hurricanes,
majorities.
majorities coming in.
Me and Will
What's going
Toole.
on?
How about
the voice
that?
of reason?
How about that?
Wow,
Me
that's
and Will
incredible.
Toole shake hands. We're goombas and we're buddy, and who would you ever thought that would have came up?
No.
But sometimes
Hey,
time heals everything.
Uh-huh.
Time heals everything.
Yeah, it does. It does.
How about who do you got next?
I believe you have.
I have.
Yes, you have.
Well, how about
my
we
house.
have?
Okay.
Oh, how about
we have Terry Best on
Terry
this.
Best.
Okay.
Which
Which I don't understand him at the other meeting. At the last meeting, I don't understand.
yeah.
I mean, even I don't understand when you're back after you lost an election.
Well, he didn't lose. He didn't run.
Okay, whatever.
He didn't run.
Well, Jimmy, we need anymore. I don't understand that. That's bad politics too.
I'm not necessarily going to say it's bad politics, Jimmy. I think, you
There's
know,
no-
go ahead.
What's he doing?
Terry
I
wants
mean,
to
you
be,
had 8 years to do your thing.
well, and he only had control. Let's put it this way.
Right.
You know, here's my point. That majority, they said they screwed everything up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? They only had control for 8 months.
Well, it's enough.
Saddam Hussein can't screw something up in 8 months.
Well, I think you could.
I don't know. I don't think it was fixed. I don't think it was broken.
I mean, I don't know. I mean,
As
I'm
bad as
not.
it was.
Whatever.
Okay.
But I just don't understand that. You know.
How about, do you know Frank Shab Cooking?
I believe he's a Mount Carmel guy, right?
Yeah, I think he's a Browntown guy.
I think he is too.
Yeah. Frank's a good guy. You know.
A magnifying glass so you can read Al Malone's finances.
And, no, the only one paying attention
Mm-hmm.
during the financials, you know,
Right.
I'm off, you know,
Yeah.
Solomon Mons. I don't know how to read a
Right.
financial report from this
Right.
report. I don't freaking know. But he's like scrutinizing. He says, "Can you turn the font up?" And they're playing with the lights. You know, he really understands the financials, and you know, he's right when he said, you know, we need to stop worrying about this freaking hiring policy and start worrying about.
Yeah, you can't fix that hiring policy.
No,
I mean, you could try, but
There's only one way.
yeah, the state's got to do it.
The state's got to do it.
Yeah,
and
it's got to be regionalized,
it-
and they just got to take the local people out of the hiring
Right.
policy. And that's
Right.
it's the only way you can fix that.
but that's years down the line.
Oh, well, while we're on it, don't you think that they need a constitutional convention, state of Pennsylvania?
Sure. Yeah.
I mean, you know, we went through this redistricting, right?
Right.
There's not a problem redistricting. There's too many representatives.
Right.
There's too many of everything, Joe.
Well, I think there was a bill on the floor at one point to get rid of all the senators and just have representatives.
But I thought you needed a constitutional convention to do
I
that.
don't know. That's above my.
But they need to do that. They really do.
Something needs to be.
And I don't think that's something that happens quickly. Like, I think it takes like 4 or 5 years to get something going.
Right.
I nominate Joe Valenti to go for the Constitutional Convention delegate.
I can't spell. I can't spell Constitution.
I'll bring my payloader.
Yeah, that's what Harrisburg is. Absolutely.
Washington. Bigger one than that.
Yeah, a real big one in Washington.
But you know, Terry's still. I still like Terry.
Yeah, Terry's.
For what he is. You know.
Well, I mean, I think.
he likes to stir the pot.
Yeah, he likes to stir the pot, and I mean, he likes to call himself a watchdog.
Yeah.
And you know, I think he likes to be on the other side of the table.
Yeah, I mean, he
It's
likes to be
tough.
throwing the shots.
Yeah.
You don't want to receive.
Well, it was, you know, it's easy to be in the minority. He was in the majority. He was in the minority for a while.
Yeah.
But, you know, I think he likes to be on the side of the table now.
Yep.
How about you graduated with Mark Singer, didn't you?
I did. Me and Mark graduated together.
Just didn't run for school board.
Mm-hmm.
And what do you see in his future?
Well,
What is Santa?
politically?
Politically, sure.
Well,
Well, isn't that what we're talking about?
The district judge
Is there
seat
anything?
is up.
Okay, the district judge seat is up.
Is up, correct.
Because Freddie has moved up to the third floor.
Yes, he has.
Okay, now,
And, you know, congratulations to Fred and Mike.
we're going to talk about
Okay,
both of them.
right.
Congratulations. We're going to get to Fred and Mike.
Okay.
But congratulations.
Are
to
they
both.
down further?
Yeah, they're down for it.
Yeah, they're back on our list now.
Yeah, they're on
Okay.
the good list. They're on the good list.
No, we didn't get to the naughty list.
We need,
All right, what do you want to say?
but let's talk about that district justice seat.
Yes.
There's 11 DJs in the county right now, correct?
Correct. Yes.
Now, it's pretty much well known that they're going to eliminate one, maybe two.
Yes.
Okay. Now, are you going to go to somebody like Joe Carmody or Barilla and say, sorry, you don't have a job? Or are you going to realign the districts with the existing district justices you have in place
Go ahead.
and just encompass Pittston into that new district? And maybe Diane Malice gets to that district or Joe Carmody gets Pittston City. And it's just a complete realignment. I'm not saying Joe Carmody takes over Pittston City, or Diane does, but it's just a complete realignment. Do you see them saying, going to Joe Carmody and say, Joe, sorry, your district's been eliminated?
No. Not at all.
Does my rationale make sense?
Yeah, but I mean, the caseload in Pittston is
I'm not disagreeing with you there, but, say, okay, Joe, you have Pittston City and West Pittston.
right.
Who's next, Barilla?
No. On the west side, yeah, it's Barilla, and
And
then
then,
it's,
and they give,
and then it's Malice.
right, and you give Barilla, Exeter, Wyoming, West Wyoming. And then you take Swayersville off of him and give it, just a complete
Yeah, but as it
realignment.
goes down the line, it gets less and less. till you hit Hazelton.
I know, but you got to realign everything.
Yeah, but I mean,
It's got to be realigned.
well, I mean, I don't think Diane Malice could do a full term either, right?
What do you mean could do a full term?
I think she's in the forced retirement at a certain age.
I don't.
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
Oh yes.
Is it 70? She's not 70 yet, is she?
No, but I'm just saying,
Oh,
I think
she's
she
got
just
to be.
won re-election.
Yeah, but she's got probably a good.
4 years?
No, I don't think she's even close to retirement age.
I don't know.
So, but anyway,
I don't know. I do.
that's my
What I'm saying is
prediction.
I don't know.
Which brings me to Artie Babalini.
Yeah, you got Artie, you got Mark. I mean, I think it's going to be
Yeah,
a lot of people running for that.
right. But Mike and I hope I wish them all well.
Boy, that hot chocolate's pretty good,
It
Joe.
is good. It is good. Man.
Want some more?
Yeah, give me a little bit more.
Shot here, a shot there.
But you got
Not bad.
the other two that'll be in the DJ's race. It's Artie Babalini, or as Danny Arger says, Artie Babadaminga.
I like Artie.
Artie's great. And Red O'Brien. My understanding is Red O'Brien will be going to District Justice School January 1. That's what I heard.
I thought he did it already.
He may have.
Right?
He may. That's going to be an interesting race,
It will.
especially considering Pittston Township isn't in that district.
Yes. In Pittston Township, Yatesville, and Jenkins are relative to Diane Malice.
There you go.
So it's what? The Pittston city borders all the way up?
Avoca, Duryea, DuPont.
Yeah, so that could be merged in. I just don't know that philosophy works that well.
They're going to have to do a realignment.
No, they got to do something.
They got to do a realignment.
Right.
Somebody's got to be eliminated.
Yeah.
Okay. That's my whole point.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
So,
So, are we wishing the three of them the district justice seat?
yes, sure. But
Were they just going to do 3 months?
maybe. That's going to be a good election. That's going to be a good election to cover. Why do you see the deals that go down with that one?
Oh.
Deals, deals, and deals. You know what else Santa sees in Red O'Brien's stocking?
Go ahead.
I think Red O'Brien's going to be the next cheapest security in Pittston area. In the interim, while he's running for district justice.
What, do you know something that I don't know?
I'm telling you. Everybody wants to know where I'll get my information.
I don't know where you got that from, Joe. That
Jimmy.
doesn't. Okay, all right. Well, let's just move on from that.
Move on. How about your good friend
Oh.
Mike? Oh, what, the county
We
council?
have the county council.
Wait, Jimmy. Start,
Yeah, start the ball
start
rolling.
bulldozer. Come on. Boom.
We gotta get
blow
it
it up.
going. We gotta blow it up.
Okay, blow it up. Boom.
Well, actually, they got that's unfixable the way it's going.
It
Huh?
is that, you know how we had train wrecks on the east side and west side? That's the Hindenburg.
The Hindenburg,
The
Well, just get in-
Titanic. The Hindenburg, the Titanic,
Yeah.
and a train wreck all mixed up. Move this thing here. It's not
Okay,
Joe.
that's the Indian
The
blanket.
Indian blanket. I need a
You know, my
Indian
wife's
blanket.
part Indian.
Is she?
Yeah.
So, the county council, now remember, are there 3 or 2 Urbanside County Council?
4. I don't know. They multiply on their what?
Steve Urban. And is Linda,
Yeah.
is Linda Urban, Steve Urban Sr.'s wife on county council too? Did she make it?
I don't know. I don't think. I don't
It-
know.
I couldn't name you 6.
I know one guy. Really
Right, right.
well. Rick Williams,
Okay.
the independent.
Mm-hmm.
And I wish Rick well. And I think he's a sensible kind of guy.
Yeah.
You know, but I don't know if sensible makes sense down there. I sure hope it does, though.
Yeah.
Joe. I really do.
Yeah, I hope it works.
So do I.
How about your
Oh,
good friend?
I see you got our good friend here, Mikey Vogue,
Our golf, part of our foursome.
part of the foursome. And he got his Christmas present delivered a couple months early. He worked hard for that, though.
We do.
I mean, he ran a great campaign. He's a great campaigner. His wife was a secret weapon.
His wife,
And he just was, that was perfect election.
perfectly executed.
Yes, it was. It
You
was.
know,
Very proud
I
of
bet
him.
you, yeah, good job.
Good
Mike.
job,
I'll bet
Mike.
any
Huh?
money if they did a snap poll and looked at his name recognition at the beginning of the election, he was down. Because I went around, I said, "Who's Mike? Do you know Mike? Well, Mike who? Mike who? We don't mean you know him real well,
Yeah,
but
right.
he was the DA down there for years, and he had,
He'll be a wonderful judge.
he is going to be. He had a great record and he had a great story to tell.
Yeah, he did. That was just.
A perfectly executed
It was.
election.
It was.
It
I
really
mean,
was.
it was just perfect on primary election night.
Right.
I mean, it's funny how you had 5 double nods. and how they sort of got that right with women and men in there.
Yeah.
I mean, it sort of worked out
It was the
almost perfectly. It really
it
did.
was the year of the womb. I predicted Molly would win over Dick, and actually it was between Dick or Molly and Lisa Gelb.
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
Uh-huh.
Molly did a great job. You know, I met her for the first time at Patty Marenka's place at Oak Street.
Yeah, yeah.
Were you there?
No.
I think you were.
I was?
I think you were.
Okay. All right, I was there.
Anyway, the first time I ever met her, and I took an instant liking to her.
Yeah.
Genuine.
But what do you say about an election? What do you need?
Two things:
Go ahead.
money
Go ahead.
and issues.
Okay. What didn't she do?
She
didn't need money.
She did. She spent 39 cents in the primary.
But she had to
Right.
come out and
Right.
shoot in the general, and she could have won that.
Right.
You
You're
know?
probably right.
You know, I mean that's just how it works.
I mean, she was doing some campaigning,
I mean-
but she, you know, one of the issues was there wasn't a lot of money to be had.
no.
You know, you didn't see
There's too many in the race.
when Lupus ran, he spent $600,000 or something like that. Or for well, you don't see those $600,000 campaigns.
Although the Obama's going to spend $1 billion.
And what now?
I don't know.
Fixing Joe Valenti's house? Give me some of that Obama
What about
money.
that guy? I gotta spend could you imagine raising $1 billion to run for president? Are you kidding me?
No.
That's what
$1
he
billion.
said. That's what I heard. I don't know. $1
I
billion.
know, $1 billion. That's incredible.
Could you imagine what she could do with that?
I think we Pitt's De Niro.
Oh, boy.
Well, how about $500 million on the west side, $500 million on the east side?
Oh, boy.
Okay, actually, just pay off their debt and just fund the school for a couple of years, you know. But you know, if we gave them that money,
Go
you
ahead.
realize all the jobs that would be handed out.
Nobody would be paying taxes. Everybody
No,
would be on the-
but
on the-
when I'd be on the payroll, that was one. If I gave them $1 billion, my
Well,
wife.
maybe that's what they should do.
What?
Hire you as the new political advisor.
There you go.
You could have a seat at the board
That's
meeting.
No.
Our political advisor.
Yeah, you don't just give them cues from the audience. You know, how's that? You're all texting from the audience. No.
Joe Valenti.
How about just one shut up?
Listen. Yeah.
Just stop.
That's good.
That's just stop. Which brings us to Freddie.
Freddie. I mean, Freddie did a wonderful job too.
Freddie, I remember I helped Freddie when he went for district justice in '91, I think.
Great job, Fred.
Great job, Freddie.
You know, high vote getter.
Yep.
Very good.
And you know, I think Freddie had his eye on this for.
Yeah, he was running, but
he was
he
running.
ran a good campaign.
Yes.
You know, he knew what he was doing.
Absolutely.
You know, he had a jump start on everybody, but that's okay too. There's nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that. I'm looking to see how all the job shape. Tip staff and law clerk.
It'll be interesting. I mean,
Yeah.
there's no money there, so it'll be interesting. What happens.
Yeah, that'll be interesting.
You know?
How about our next one?
Well, you have Tony Rostock in.
Yeah.
A ticket that will sweep in 2 years. Are you kidding me? Tony's
Tony?
not in the game anymore, is he?
He's not.
I don't know.
I don't know. I think Tony's behind the scenes.
You think?
Yeah.
I don't know. I like.
I think once he gets his people in there, I think Tony backed off.
Yeah, I think Tony's still, an old breed. Gotta like that.
Yeah. But you know, sometimes you need something like that.
Yeah, I mean that's
You know?
it keeps it moving.
Absolutely.
I mean, Merry Christmas, Tony.
Merry Christmas, Tony. How about your next favorite subject? I want you to read this one.
Oh, please, Joe. Okay,
Go on, read it.
You have Stan Ravinsky, Jenkins Township and Pittston Township cease and desist on all KFC zones.
That's your favorite subject.
How long have I been harping about this?
Jimmy,
Get the
get the bulldozer.
All right, it's gonna go down.
Okay?
I'm gonna bring it down.
The KOZ zone. How much money do you think
Huh? No, but
Just-
how long have I been harping on that?
ever? Let me
Since
tell
day
you,
one.
folks. Let me tell you something. We go out golfing, right? If he's up, if he's winning, all you got to do is say KOZ zone, right? And he goes, his head explodes, right? And he'll shoot a 14 on number
hole,
6, right? And he starts throwing clubs and tells me to go
Yeah, there.
bang sand, and everybody's
And
a.
I hit you with the golf.
You hit me with wrap a 5-iron around my neck. Just
Yeah.
threatened to do that a few times.
Might have helped you
Yeah, I think so. I think so.
though. Was I right? Did you read that article in the paper?
Yeah,
last week?
that's right.
What did they
I
get-
forwarded it
out
to
of,
you.
Out of 100, what did they get scored?
I think 0.
Zero.
0. KOZ zone.
Way to go, guys. Way to freaking go.
And you realize how much money you think that's cost the Pittston area taxpayers in millions?
Oh,
Millions.
it's probably costing them $4 million a year in revenue.
Yeah. Absolutely. Maybe this new board to rescind all the approvals and ask for the money back. Ask for the money. Back taxes.
Back taxes?
Yeah.
I'm with it, Joe.
You like that?
Yeah. Oh, you got your favorite girlfriend.
Your girlfriend.
My girlfriend. I don't even know her.
Who is
I
it?
just married a Petrella.
Do you remember that voicemail she left for me?
Boy, Joe, you really do like to just start the fire.
Jimmy, it's not like I wrote it as fact. I mean, my job is to...
Yeah, what is your job?
That's a good question.
What do you do?
Jimmy, because I never want you to be in a federal court of law,
Oh, please.
it's best you not know.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Wow.
Okay, let me just leave it at that. That's the big question.
What does Joe Valenti do?
That,
We should have a poll on that.
okay, what does Joe Valenti do?
Hey.
Collect envelopes. Collect
Hey,
envelopes.
life uses.
Life uses. Blow things up.
Get this, start the bulldozer. I like the gift. I'm with that.
What gift?
From immunity on the Hotel Sterling.
Yeah. Immunity on the Hotel Sterling.
I read it to Frankie Nacito.
Oh.
I told him, what are you going to put another wing in his house now? They're starting another FBI investigation. He should be sending fruit baskets to
Everybody.
the FBI.
Everybody.
Frankie, I love you.
God bless you.
Didn't worry.
God bless you.
Oh, you got Mike Pasonic right under there.
Yep.
Where the hell is he?
He's in hiding over in Israel or something. I don't know.
Maybe he's with Yasser.
Maybe.
A booker. He was probably with. I heard he was probably the engineer for what's his name in Libya. What was his name? Gaddafi.
Yeah.
Maybe he was doing engineering work for him.
Who knows?
Jesus Christ! Unbelievable.
Well, we have immunity on everything.
Well, I just hope that.
And read the new book. It's called. There's a new book out with and it was special edition, hand carved from Mike Pasonic, called "Wired for Sound." He's gonna get Santa Claus gonna drive it right down his chimney.
Yeah, no, it's a shame though.
Yeah.
I mean, with Ray Musto and all that.
I know,
It's
and
just breaks my heart.
I know,
And I don't believe he did anything.
something. I've known Ray forever. When I was down in Florida, and my family wasn't even his district owner, his state representative. I had a problem with the student loan or whatever. I said, Senator Musto, this is Joe Valenti. Call him up. He says, okay, Joe, I'll take care of it. An hour later, it was taken care of. When I owned my internet company, I had $1 million on the table that I was going to lose because they were going to regulate something with the Verizon. He made 2 phone calls and took care of it. You know what he asked for in return? Nothing.
I just don't believe it.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing. Which we lost a good friend this week, Gerard Musto.
Gerard. I mean, I know Jackie
And Gerard, yeah.
Dr. Musto.
Yeah.
I liked him.
Yeah, he was a good superintendent.
Yeah, he was.
Our condolences and sympathy go out to Jackie and Gerard and the entire Musto family and the whole community.
Yeah,
he was
absolutely.
He was
terrible.
he was a landmark in Greater Pittston.
Yeah.
But how about what's next? There's another golfing partner.
You got Tommy Burke. He's another classic.
Not the judge. Let's clarify.
Thomas
that.
F. Burke
Thomas
Jr.,
F.
the other one.
The other one.
Yeah.
The redhead. My golfing partner.
Your golfing partner. I like it, Joe. You to move back to Yatesville, get him out of the West.
Get him. He hates it.
God love him, though.
God love him.
Yeah.
God love him. I bet you get a good deal on a house over there. Couple. You can see the river if you walk up on my.
We could pick that house up and move it somewhere.
There you go. Perfect. Beautiful home.
It is.
Beautiful home, but
yeah.
I think
I think he's ready to go.
I
wish him a new house.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas time.
Merry Christmas time. Who's next?
You have Mike Carroll, and you have nothing.
Nothing. I don't.
He got a Christmas present.
Yeah, with his
He
district.
got the district where he wanted it.
My understanding, I heard some rumblings that he was lobbying it with the new congressional districts the way they are.
Maybe. I don't know.
I heard some
I mean,
rumblings.
you're more in this inside the Beltway than I am.
No way.
Or I'm not going to tell you if I am anyway.
Yeah, right. Let's not go there, okay? Let's not go there.
Yeah, well, we'll just go over that.
Move on.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
good. I mean, Mike, I think he got what he needed.
Yeah. How about our former county commissioner?
Wait a minute. Here's the lineup. You have Graves Krepnik, Steve Urban, and Ad Lakuta. Where are we going with that?
What do they have all in common?
Well, Andy, I mean,
Scrap, he's looking for an early release.
okay.
I think they should make a movie down there. The Longest Yard 2.
Yeah.
You know, he can star in it. You
Okay,
know, him and Burt Reynolds are at it. Remember the movie, The Longest Yard?
Yeah. The Mean Machine.
The Mean Machine.
Holy Christ. Oh my God.
We already talked about the Urbans.
Yeah.
So you ever move on?
Yeah, it's just
It,
ridiculous.
really nothing.
There's nothing to go there, you know?
No, nothing.
Wow.
How about Annie? Yeah. Remember I broke that story? What?
She's unique.
Remember I broke that story?
Yeah, you did.
Well,
That would have been interesting.
that would have been interesting. I broke the story that she was going to run for DA, and the Republicans were in fact courting her.
Yeah, I could believe that.
And she called into my good friend Steve Corbett.
Okay.
Okay. This is, she confirmed everything I said. But she said she's not going to run. You know. So we got Stephanie Sullivan instead.
She's going to put some roots.
Yeah, that's right.
You know, your dad, your grandfather been there forever. I mean, the Majestic.
Well, and why did she win?
Issues and money. Jackie really didn't run a great campaign. It
She
wasn't
did.
a great campaign.
Right.
It really wasn't. She needed to run something there. She didn't do that.
Well, I think my whole spin was she needed to take credit because she did.
Yeah, you're right.
Bring the two judges
Yeah,
down.
I understand.
She was up at that video, up at the press
Right.
conference when the U.S. attorney
Right.
indicted those two thugs, Conahan and Chivarella, for putting kids in jail. She was standing right next to him, and what was his name? Carlson.
Right, yeah, no, you had that video up. I remember reading it.
And Carlson says, I want to thank the district attorney of Luzerne County,
Right,
Jackie Musto, for assisting with this indictment.
right.
That's a slam dunk. He said it.
Yeah, I got you. I mean,
But-
I think the Salamanthas can do a good job.
Yeah, we'll see. Well, I mean, I saw her. I saw one person on her transition team,
Yeah,
with Joe Giovanini.
yeah.
Do you know Joe?
Yeah, I do.
Stand-up guy working in the DA's
Yeah.
office. So
No, and I
that
think-
gave me a comfort level.
And Joe, remember when Mike ran the first time?
Right.
And won in '97? What did they keep saying? We're young, we had
Right. No experience.
no
right?
experience, no this. I kept thinking to myself, wait a minute. You went in those skull sessions that we're having. There was a lawyer, an engineer, a PhD, everybody in that room was educated. Everybody
Right.
was educated out of the area. Everybody came back. Everybody had strong
Right.
convictions of what needed to get done, and we weren't going to do a good job.
Right.
I think should be okay.
I think, yeah.
I do. I really do.
I agree.
But God
I
bless.
agree. I agree.
Let's see. We should do this in threes. I sort of.
Yeah. Well, we already said. We already
these
talked-
three have the next three have nothing in common with one another.
Oh, yeah. Right.
Let me get my glasses out for this one. You have.
Okay. Well,
Joe-
we already covered Jackie.
Yeah,
Okay,
you got Joe Cosgrove,
Joe-
Danny Argo, and Bill Vinsco.
Okay. Where do you want to start?
Danny Argo.
Danny Argo. Let's just.
I love this. That's the best one.
Here's my Christmas present for everybody. Okay. As you know,
Right.
YouTube pulled the infamous Danny Argo 911 tape,
Yeah.
which was a travesty for me. I got more hits on that. I mean, thousands of
Right,
hits.
go ahead.
Okay. So the only thing I can figure out is when YouTube pulled it, somebody got their wires crossed,
Right.
or Danny Argo's 911 tape was worse than 50 Cent song "Cop Killer." His "Cop Killer's" still up. I want to shoot a cop right in the blanking head. So, you think somebody got their wires crossed, or Danny Argo was worse than 50 Cent? Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna cut right now.
Okay, where we go with this one?
Here's my Christmas present.
Go ahead.
to everybody.
It's perfect. But go
Watch and enjoy.
And you have an audition for the
Wait.
next Jerky Boys scene.
Oh, wait. Okay, wait. Before we cut, watch and enjoy. What do I have? What's he gonna do?
He's going to audition for the next Jerky Boys.
He's gonna make an audition for the next Jerky Boy, and this is
scene.
an audition.
I don't think the people who want to do the Jerky Boys
I know.
should run a little.
Well, just Google Jerky. Go to YouTube and
YouTube
Jerky
you put a
Boys.
link on Bits and
Yeah.
Politics for Jerky Boys.
So here's my gift to everybody in Greater Pittston: the Danny Argo 911 tape, just a little bit edited. Yeah.
Luzerne County 911, where is your location?
What are you, stop? All under
it'll take you to answer the phone. We had a fireworks display in Pittston, and something happened. The fireworks went right at the people. People are f***ing hurt. They're bleeding and they're f***ing dying. Right here. What the f*** is wrong with you people? Why you answer the phone?
Sir.
There's people f***ing hit. They're bleeding.
Sir, we have ambulances on the way.
Idiots.
Residents.
You f***ing people are idiots. You f***ing people are f***ing stupid.
Okay, I hope everybody enjoyed that. Did you enjoy it?
I did.
It was great. Your wife was listening to it. Actually,
The dog liked it too.
How about your wife? I had it on my voicemail. Everybody thought it was Danny Argo. But you know who that was? Right? That was my old editor, Scott Cronick,
Wow.
was listening to the 911
He does a
tape.
good imitation.
He does a great. I think that should be a good fundraiser. The Danny Argo impersonators. We could do it at Gene Rooney's. He does a good Danny
You
Argo.
could do a blog fest.
Oh, Blogfest, absolutely.
Absolutely is right. So Joe, the next one you got up is Joe Cosgrove.
Joe Cosgrove, you know, I think what he's looking for is just to keep his office and his chambers on that third floor.
Well, let's wish him that for the Christmas.
Wish him that.
Absolutely, he's a
Yeah,
Princeton.
yeah, he's a Princeton guy,
No,
absolutely,
Joe. I mean,
sure.
he brought Martin Sheen in last week. See?
Yeah.
I like that. And it's
Well, who's next? Oh,
Billy Pinsko.
Billy Vinsko. I know Bill. Bill's a good guy.
Yeah, yes, I like Bill.
He's
a
a
lot.
good guy. I think they kind of stuck it to him. You know, if you look at the border of his house, here's his house, and right there's the border of the 11th district.
We'll move the border.
How do you move the border?
Just pick the house up and move.
What?
I'll go down there with the bulldozer.
Get the bulldozer.
What
I think it's like across the street.
We can do that. We'll do
Yeah,
everything.
yeah, well, you know, so
We'll take care of that.
yeah. Well, I hope
Consider that done.
like that. Move the house.
Yeah, we'll
Move
do
the house. How about you know Kathy Kennard, don't you?
Yes, very well. Peace in City Hall. There's not peace in City Hall?
I don't know.
When was the last time you had anything about City Hall in your...
Yeah, with Danny Argo's 911 tape.
All right, we went through that.
Oh, well, you said peace in City Hall.
Right, but I mean, peace, I think there is peace in City Hall.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no fight down
Well, something's going on now with the new charter or home rule. Or what's-
Home room charm.
Now, explain. I haven't really been following it. You probably know quite a bit about that, do you?
No.
No. Okay. Me either.
No, it's the
It
second time
passed.
it came up. Right.
It passed, right?
Mhm.
And they're going to study it,
Right.
and then they're going to come
Because
up.
you got to remember, like, Pittston is a third-class city, but it's a minute third-class city.
Right.
And the way it could tax and the way it taxes individuals is really not fair.
Right.
That's really what it is to get it a big. You got to see if it works. I don't
Right.
even know if
Because
it
they
works.
want to levy an earned income tax.
Right. They want to change it and make it
More earned income tax, ability to pay rather than property tax.
correct. Right.
And I have no problem with that, Jimmy.
Right.
I'm all for ability to pay, but there's got to be a trigger. For
What do
every
you mean?
for every 90 cents for every $1.10 in earned income tax they bring in, they reduce property taxes $1. Because the more money they get, the more money they spend.
I'm with you on that.
Okay, so if they bring in $1,
They do that in Washington, right?
yeah, right. So I don't know what their budget. Let's say their budget's $5 million, and new earned income tax
Well, I know what you're saying.
brings in
Okay,
$7 million,
No, I understand.
So-
it can't be. It's got to be a zero-sum game.
or
I
a
got you.
little bit. Like if they
Right, I
bring in
understand.
$1.10,
Right, I understand. Yeah.
reduce property taxes
Right.
$1, or if they bring in $1, reduce property
Yeah, I
tax. So they give them 10%.
Yeah, I got you.
You know, and I have no problem with that. If they don't do that,
Excuse me.
they fail miserably.
Okay. All right, you heard it from Joe.
Yeah, and I'll be disappointed
Okay.
because the more money they get, the more money they spend. How about
You have Mayor Clush and Mayor Michael Barnum.
both great guys?
Yeah. Awesome. I love them both.
Yeah.
I mean, we all three of us swung a hammer pretty much down at
Yeah.
the Bowden building.
Yeah.
You know, Jay worked hard, Mike worked hard.
Yep.
Joe Chernowskis is on the list. He worked hard.
Yep.
Michael Lombardo.
Yeah.
Joe needs a drywall hammer, by the way, Joe.
I don't know what a drywall hammer is,
Well,
but
he just
if he
needs
needs one, give it to him.
Yeah. Councilman Mike, he gets good coffee.
Does he?
Absolutely.
Is that his job?
He was great at it.
Oh, is he better than Phil Campeni?
No, Phil's still the classic. You gotta love Phil.
Remember?
Yeah, I do
At
remember.
the Gazette building,
Yeah.
3 in the morning. Phil, we're working.
Yeah.
Phil, we're hungry. He'd come back with the prosciutto and the salami and the provolone. And it was great.
Well, I think all of them is just keep doing what they're doing.
Yeah, yeah,
I mean,
absolutely.
because something's working down there, Joe.
Jimmy, I drove by it the other day. I threw it yesterday.
Have you
I
been
said,
in the new Bowden building?
yeah, it's beautiful.
Right.
Absolutely beautiful.
Well, all I can tell you is wait till what's coming next.
Good,
It's shocking what's coming next.
good,
And it'll be something to see.
good.
But, you know, whatever we're doing, we got to keep doing.
Right.
You know?
I also have here for Mayor Klush,
Yeah.
for the next election, that he still has a good, sound political advisor.
Thank you.
Okay? That's not, you know, I mean, look at Jason. He came out of nowhere.
He did.
Nobody knew him.
That was a unique collection.
It was a very unique election, absolutely.
We had fun with that.
How about the city clerk?
Joe Moskowitz?
Joe Moskowitz.
I love Joe Moskowitz.
Joe Moskowitz is
He's
great.
my favorite.
He is great. And I didn't, realize he's Jewish.
Joe Moskowitz?
I'm still trying to figure out how he got a job in the city hall without vowels in his name or without being a Mick.
I figured that the Irish had it enough and the Italians had it enough.
Time to give it to the Jew.
But the Jew fixes
And he's doing a good job.
it. He is.
Absolutely.
Joe
And-
broke it? No, that's good.
Right. And I have 7 crazy nights and Chinese food on Christmas
We'll send him a menu.
from
Yeah, there's
the
what, the
wall,
East or something, Great Wall, yeah, something
Great
right
Wall,
there,
something like
right
that.
next to the
Absolutely.
City Hall.
Ah,
It's a good little
well,
Chinese
that's right, where
place.
Pizza Hut,
Yeah,
or not Pizza Hut, where
Domino's was.
Domino's used to be.
Yeah, it's a nice little
Yeah,
place.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. How about, go ahead, what were you saying?
No, you have, after him, you have Steve Irwin again.
Oh, I know.
Oh, this one's better. It says, don't have the door hit his ass
Yeah,
on the way
I
out.
like that. But they just keep electing them. They just
I don't
keep
understand
electing
it.
them. But I have Sam Gallo down. You don't know Sam Gallo.
No.
I see him down Louis Viscota's.
Oh, okay, there's a classic place.
But yeah, I was down there today. Uncle Sammy was there.
Oh,
It was beautiful.
we should go see Sam next door.
We should have brought him.
He would have been the best.
Oh, absolutely. But Sam Gallo, Sam's a great guy. I think Sam needs to attend some Pittston area school board meetings.
Wow. You really want to blow everything up.
Absolutely.
Did we miss anybody, Joe?
Geez, I don't know, Jimmy. How long did that take?
I have no idea, but we got the
We
loader.
got the loader. Absolutely.
Well, is it time to wish everybody a
Well,
Merry Christmas and Happy New
I
Year?
think and we'll keep eating.
Yep.
Okay. And Merry Christmas, Happy New Year to everybody. And Jindano, salute.
And we'll see you next year.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Come on, let's have some cookies and
Cookies and cream.
cream and all this
Oh,
stuff.
let's go. They're the best.
They are good.
I'm going to be 800 pounds.
Oh, I've been really trying to watch my weight. You ain't helping me, Jimmy.
No. Mm-mm. Did you like my closet, by the way?
Yeah, great.
Good job.
You better watch out, you better not cry, you better not pout, I'm telling you why.